everyone, my name is Andrew, and we have two special occasions for today. We have number one, my hat. It is an Avatar hat. Super warm, not taking it off, my hair is a mess. Number two, we had someone comment on the last video to watch a anime from 2007. And I wanted to watch it and review it a little bit because someone took their time out of their day to actually comment something about that. So today we're going to see what this anime has to offer. So we have our comedy duo. We have our tall girl whose name is Risa and our short person who is Atashi. I'm going to vibe with Atashi for a while during this video because I am also short. And I don't mean I'm short like, oh, I'm just short for whatever. No, I am like 5'6", 5'5". I'm short, man. All right, so I'm gonna pull through for this guy throughout the entire video. We start off with Risa liking a new transfer student, Atashi liking Risa's friend, and that gets squashed pretty much within like the first episode because Risa's friend dates the transfer student. So Risa and Atashi are both heartbroken because Risa also liked the transfer student, Atashi liked Risa's friend. Now they're like, we're gonna end up actually getting a date before, school starts. And so that's where they're embarking on. After a while, it turns out Risa likes Atashi. And when she does go to confess, he actually goes, I love you too, buddy. That kind of thing. And it's not because of, oh, he's being, stupid. He's like a stupid main character. He's being a dumb main character. No, it's because he legitimately didn't take her seriously. Because the dynamic has always been that they are a comedy duo. Have someone just outrightly come out and say I love you, I can understand that guy's feeling because it's like the whole dynamic is this and all of a sudden you give me this. I'm not taking that seriously because that dynamic change just came out of nowhere, so I thought you were just joking. So there's a few times in this anime as well where Atashi finally realizes, but it's kind of one of those things where Risa constantly goes back and forth of like, I'm not going to chase you. It's better for my health if I don't chase you. And then she comes right back in with Atashi. I'm not saying Atashi's innocent in that, but I feel like she does it way too many times in this series. But she believes that at the same time, it's because Atashi has some insecurities about his height or, other insecurities that were in his last relationship because of this. I think that's partly true. The only reason why I say it's partly true is because I have somewhat at the same tendencies as Atashi. I can use humor to kind of mask the emotion as well as other people do. I'm short, but it's also just overthinking, I think, with Atashi. He overthinks his feelings too much and other people's feelings too much. To the point where he's self-verifying 15 times to himself. And trying to still search if that's the right answer. And I think that's what gets Atashi. So Risa's friend in the anime does make some good points as well. And they're the same points I just stated. Number one, if he is not willing to change the relationship or anything like that, she should just move on. And that's it. There's no buts. Just move on and that's it. Number two is that she also says you can't expect Atashi to immediately be like, this is okay. It takes time to adjust. It takes time to understand, both your and his feelings. And it takes some time to be adjusted to make a decision. So she's made a few good points in that regard. I would say this, if you're good friends with somebody and your friends see you talking to this one person, you guys are really good, just regular friends, and they want you to go all right, don't be like that. Don't be that at all. I genuinely hate that out of anime. Anime, reality, TV shows, whatever. Stop. Do not be that friend. Okay? Do not be that group of people. That's the only thing I have hated sorely through this anime is that every single time in this group they're just but you guys should date. Now. It's stop it. But like any other anime, they eventually get together, and I think that's only maybe midway to 3/4 the way through the anime, I want to say. And they still give good character development to Atashi because he also is I really gotta buckle down. I gotta study for college and see like what I want to do with my rest of my life. Kind of the same thing with Risa, but they do more so with Atashi in this case. There's a breakup arc near the end of the series where since Atashi is so busy, Risa starts a job. Risa then meets this co-worker and they get along really well. One of their main things, and this is throughout the series by the way, there's this one artist that Risa likes, Atashi likes, and this co-worker likes. So they get along. Risa almost gets kissed by the co-worker while she's asleep, by the way. She wakes up just in time to stop it. Atashi notices. He goes, I don't want you to hang out with this guy anymore because he's ridiculous. So what happens? Well, the co-worker invites Risa to go see this concert with her. And instead of telling Atashi anything, she just immediately goes because she's such a big fan and doesn't tell Atashi. Atashi, while that is happening, Wit is home, records the CD, either records the music or like gets a CD of it, goes to give it to Risa, and sees Risa and the coworker walking home together. And he goes, I want to break up. And here's where it derails for me, man. Here's where it derails. Because it's clearly Risa's fault. Now, even if it's a platonic outing, after all that's happened, right? I think you should respect your partner enough to be like, yeah, you probably should not go out with that person again. Like, you know what I mean? That's a very clear, that guy's in violation. So, instead, his friends, all the friends say, man, like, you should really go back to Risa. Man, you should really go back to Risa. And the anime tries to make it seem like Atashi is like, no, Atashi's super jealous. It was his fault for, just breaking up with her off the rip. But no, it was not. No, no. But in anime fashion, of course, he ends up going back together with Risa, and they end up, getting back together, and she ends up modeling a little bit. And it kind of just ends off with Risa and Atashi together. I know. I like this anime, okay? I like this anime. I give it like a 6.5. It's good, but there's definitely room for improvement, and you can tell that like it has a lot of the old anime tropes that were already like really played out by this point in 2007. But it was good. The humor's good. The animation's good. Like the energy from both the dub and the sub and the animation really worked together. It's just actually another good thing is the emotion that they try to display that isn't just like, I'm a main character, I'm stupid. No, they actually try to make more of the characters have complex emotions and why they're feeling this way. I think it's pretty good. Again, I hate just like the friend stereotypes, like friend group trying to get everyone to date. Clearly the person at fault was Risa, and yet they tried to make Atashi look like a crazy bastard. Otherwise, I would give, 6.5 out of 10 is a pretty good spot for it. So tell me what you think down below. Let me know if you have any suggestions, whether it's anime, old or new, or even cartoons now, because I'm starting into cartoons. Might make some videos about some comic books as well, because I have like a bunch of comic books. And I will be live streaming very soon. I'm just waiting on my mouse and keyboard and webcam to all come in. And yeah, please let me know. And I hope your day is as awesome as you are, and I will see you in the next video.